Hi, I'm Michelle Kantak, and the book I reviewed is Attention, This Book Will Make You Money: How to Use Attention Getting Online Marketing to Increase Your Revenue by Jim Kukral. This book was an easy read that could be picked up and opened to any chapter, and an individual would be able to learn a valuable lesson for their online business. For this, I'm going to discuss Chapter 13, which is 26 ways to generate killer ideas. The first thing is to get into the idea mindset. You have to be in the right mindset to think of ideas. You need to stay on the lookout wherever you are for ideas. Second thing is carry a notebook or a recorder with you at all times. Um, Throughout your day, you're going to come across different things that you think of as ideas. But if you wait to write them down later, you're going to sit down and try to come through or pick through the things that you thought of, and you're not going to be able to remember them all. Eavesdrop. Eavesdropping on people's conversations. He says at the end of the day, you can put these snippets of these conversations together and hopefully come up with a new idea that way. Do something different. The big thing here is pick up a new hobby, take a class, things that force you to think of new ideas on a different scale of what your normal everyday is. Hold a grudge. What is it about a product that annoys you? If it annoys you, it probably annoys others. And that right there is a good way to come up with an idea to fix that problem. Forget everything that you know. This is a big thing of forgetting your biases. Don't let those things play into your idea generating sessions. You need to make sure that you're thinking on a clean slate and just focusing on what can bring you a new idea. Combine things in interesting ways. The writer suggests the Snuggie for this one. The robe and the blanket have been around for generations, but the guy who thought up the Snuggie and combined those two together, he's making amends. Give advice to someone else. Sometimes you're too close to an idea. So if you imagine someone else coming to you with a problem, how would you solve that problem for them? Get physical. By going to the gym and working out, you get your pulse up and you get blood to your brain. And hopefully by increasing your endorphins, you're going to help yourself generate some new ideas. Have people ask you questions. Have someone who's not really familiar with your idea ask you questions about it. This should be able to help you find something that you might have missed. Listening to your customers. Your customers may come in with ideas on their own. Some of them may be good, some of them may be bad, but if multiple customers are coming to you with the same idea, they may be on track to something that may help you change your product. Do the opposite. If everything that you're doing today is not working for you, change it up, do exactly the opposite of what you're doing. You may end up coming up with some really good ideas that way. Doodle. By doodling, you're loosening yourself up. It's pretty mindless. And then all of a sudden, some kind of idea may come to your head. Change your routine. By changing your route to work or going to the gym in the evening instead of going in the morning, you're going to see things differently, and it may help you come up with an idea. Listening to music. He says that listening to music may help you think of different things. So plug in your iPod and just put your tunes on and just kind of get into the groove of the music, and you may come up with something you totally never even thought of. Take a shower. Taking a shower is a mindless act, and you can let your mind wander. And while you're letting your mind wander, you could also come across some really good ideas. Walking the dog. By having the fresh air and the sunshine just out there as another mindless activity, you never know what you're going to come across for an idea. Make a list. Sit down and write down everything you possibly can about the idea that you have. By putting all those words together, you may come up with something different that may be hindering you on your idea. Wear a silly hat. He says that this may help you put yourself in the right mindset. That it's like, okay, I'm putting my thinking cap on. So it may help you generate an idea. Read everything. He said, don't just limit yourself to Entrepreneur and Fortune magazine and those kind of things. You need to read articles that are online, read Cosmo, Men's Health, all different things. That way you're not limiting yourself to the same scope of your ideas. Sleep on it. Think about your idea before you go to bed and tell yourself, I am going to come up with a solution for this. And then when you go to bed that night and you sleep, hopefully your brain will process that, and in the morning you may come up with a solution for the idea that you have. Go to Google. Type in a couple of keywords about your idea and just see what comes up. There may be things there that you never even thought of. Get a little help from your friends. Your creative friends can help you out by having a brainstorming session, and they may be able to come up with different ideas that you may have never thought of. Hire a professional. The professional or the consultant is there to ask you the right questions that actually take your brain through the thought processes that put you on the spot for your specific idea. They may not give you an idea, but they're going to help you come up with a solution for something that's in your idea. Borrow an idea. What do other businesses do that are different or creative that you could put into your business? How could you change it up just a little bit to fix something that maybe is a problem for you? That's a good way for you to come up with a new idea just for your business. Start creating it. The big thing is don't wait until you've completely got the idea, the solution for the idea. If you start creating it, as you're creating it, you're going to pick up the problems that you have and the opportunities, and hopefully you'll come up with a different idea that's better than what your original idea was. My big thing is I say just pick up this book, open it to any chapter, read it, and as soon as you read it, you're going to read the entire thing quickly thereafter. Thanks.